Hi guys, it's Gentle Nem back again. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. And I'm giving you the 5 top tips for FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. Hopefully this helped you out. Some things you might already know, some things you might not, because obviously this FIFA is slightly different to last FIFA. We're going to start off with number one. Number one is if you want the fastest pro. Obviously, it's like other FIFAs now. It used to be different when the beta came out, but it's got back to normal now. 5'3", £99 is going to give you 95 sprint speed. That's right, and 96 acceleration as a standard. Obviously, if you add your perks and stuff, this will change accordingly. But that is the fastest build you can have. 5'3", £99. They did change it so weight helped speed, which I think was really good because it's more muscle, more speed. But they've put it back now. I don't know if it's been patched or what, but the further you go over with the weight, the more the sprint speed drops. And that's the same for every build. If you always use your marker as the £99 weight and then go higher, you'll get to see the difference. So 5'10", 5'11", which is the kind of striker build that I like. You still get 91 sprint speed with 92 acceleration. But the more you go across, the more you see that tick down. And it doesn't variate. Where it variated in the beta, that you could have more weight and still more sprint speed. So if you want the fastest, most OP, glitched build pro when it comes to speed, it's going to be 5'3", £99 is going to give you the fastest speed that you can possibly achieve. So the second thing we're going to talk about is the goalkeeping glitch. I haven't done it myself. I don't have a goalkeeping build, but it works for pro clubs if you have a certain trait on. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is be able to kick it out really far. And if your pro players, if your strikers, your attackers push all the way up to the goalkeeper, then the ball will reach. This is unrealistic, so hopefully EA do patch this in the future. But at the moment, so many people are doing this against us when we come into pro clubs games. If you really do need that goal in the 90th minute, 85th minute or something like that, maybe it's worth doing it. It's up to you if you choose to do it. But if your goalkeeper's got the right traits on, he can do this. Let me just play the video. You see, the players on the radar push all the way up to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper can kick it all the way across the pitch into the opposition box. And there you go. As long as you get onto the ball, you can just score automatically. This is absolutely insane. This is what's happening at the moment. It's called the goalkeeping glitch. You can't be offside for a goal kick. So if your pro players push all the way up, and the great thing is you can push up into the corners. So right near the corner flags. And if the defence don't notice and they don't push up with you, you're going to have time to bring the ball down, cross it into your other player and score a goal that easy. That's the goalkeeping glitch. So this next one is just a tip for all you pro clubs players out there, especially if you play with less players, like you play with 2 players, like small man they call it. Playing with 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, 5 players, but not full 11s. This one's for you. So if you're going to go and play a match, you're going to jump into the game. And you want to find a team that's not a full 11, so it's really unfair to play against you. When this is set to league match, all you have to do is make sure only match a club that matches your any slot if it's used or unused. So all this means, so this is just settings. This is like the filters to find the right games that are going to fit the style of play and the amount of players you've got. You want to make sure that this is on, so you don't come against a super any if you're not using an any, or you do come against an any if you are using an any, and so forth. Just make sure this is matching. Match goalkeeper is honestly not an issue, so you can keep this off. And this is ideal settings because I understand it's very difficult to find a game even on FIFA 22 with the millions of people playing it. But if you want ideal settings and you want to make sure you come against the right opponents, then have these settings. Goalkeeper, match keeper off, and best match team, my team size. So this just means that if you've got, say, 4 players, you're going to come across, if you set this to on, a team with around 4 players as well. You're not going to come against that full 11. If you are a full 11 and you want to play 11s versus 11s, then you want to keep it on as well, because you're going to come across teams that have like 9, 10, 11 players. So if it's just you and your friends, 2 players, 3 players, turn it on so you come against 2 or 3 players as well. That is just the match setting filters when you're searching for a game. Hopefully that helps. If you want to find a game and you've struggled to find a game for absolutely ages, it won't put you on. All you have to do is turn all of them off and then search again and occasionally switch the kit, which seems to help as well. And you'll 100% find a game with every setting off, because it's got no parameters to find a game. It's searching for anyone and everyone. There we go. So I've taken these clips from my Discord. A lot of people scored these types of goals online in pro clubs. Our Discord is all about pro clubs. The link's in the description below if you want to meet thousands of pro clubs players. We run leagues. We have a stream on Twitch every day where we do pro clubs drafts and stuff like that. But to get into it now, I want to talk about the tips of shooting from distance. So whether it's a volley and or a finesse at the right time, they are the most OP things since FIFA 17. If we take a look at this clip, for example, this player gets the ball, he brings it in and he shoots it on his second touch, top bins, strikes it beautifully like a Ronaldo. He's a fullback as well, I believe. And if we see the goal again, it just outpaces and loops the keeper's head. This wouldn't have happened in FIFA 21. You can do volleys, half volleys, outside of the foot shots from between 30 yards and the box are going to be the best strikes. Here's another one, for example. He cuts inside and the finesse in the top bins there, straight away. Top bins in and around the box, even from 30 yards. You're going to find if you hit it right, it's going to go in the top bins. There's loads of other clips to go through. Please go to the description below to find my Discord. And there is a section or a channel called Best Goals, and it's being flooded at the moment, absolutely flooded, with finesses from 30 yards. The great thing is at the corners of the box, as soon as you get to that corner and you've got space to shoot, instead of crossing it in, if you go for the top far corner post, you're going to score 8 out of 10 times the finesse shot. Long shots are back, guys, whether it's on the volley when the ball sits up nicely, 30, 25 yards out, or a finesse. If you've got that angle, take the shot. More likely, even without skill points on shooting, you're going to find the top bins of that goal. And the last type of glitch tip that I'm going to give you is my previous video. It's the working glitch max everything. If you want to learn more about it, how to match out all your skill points as long as you haven't been hit with the level drop and the dreaded problems with the skill points that are on minus. When you get yourself up to date and you are on 0 skill points and you're starting to collect skill points again, this is another way. It's a video that I brought out already. If I make it large screen and I skip into it, I can just give you a basic example. All you need when you go in is you need a club. You need to have a friend come in. The friend comes in, you start a game, you go into the game, you play for the first 5 minutes. Once you played for 5 minutes, your friend quits out of the game, not you. And then it will automatically forfeit you because your friend has quit out of the game after the first 5 minutes. And then when you load back in, that will take you up and advance you towards your next skill points. If you continuously do this and after every 5 minutes your friend leaves, it gives you skill points without having to play the full 90 minutes. You can find that video. It will probably be at the end of this video as well. But that's the max everything. If you want to max everything in like 20 minutes, half an hour, as long as you've got one friend, you'll be able to do it. So yeah, we've got the max anything glitch on this channel as well. I suggest, so you understand it better, you watch the full video. Other than that, they are your 5 top tips, tricks and glitches for FIFA 22 Pro Clubs. If you want more information like this, if you want me to make future videos like this, please do like the video. If you've got any questions, I like to reply to absolutely everybody in the comments below. So please do lead and leave comments. That would be fantastic. And I'll reply to each and every one of you. As I say, like the video. And if you could give us a subscribe, we are a small channel. I'd really appreciate it. And it entices me to make more FIFA 22 Pro Clubs content. I appreciate you all. Thanks very much, and I'll see you guys soon.